EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Florida Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 103 yards to the front, 114 gets to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble. That is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an Eagle 3. This breeze going to push this toward the right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. That finished off for par here the second, and he'll stay at even par. Now the par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 4 here at TPC Sawgrass. 384-yard par 4 deep fairway bunker to the right of the landing zone. You want to avoid that. What else is there to look out for, Frank?
Those huge mounds on the left, they're just as penal really as the bunker on the right. So this is one where you have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, all the pros will tell you the 5th here at TPC Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards. It's the longest par 4 on the golf course. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. A lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those three little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side, the bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
151 yards left, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
This could be a good one.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
11 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Ranked 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look to par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why, they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt, still make 4.
Much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. This a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
There's 137 yards to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Just needed a little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10.
Go to the 11th. Now it's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back 9, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This now for birdie at 12.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at -3. We now come to the 13th penalty area down the left side, protecting his beautiful 181-yard par 3 and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green.
Oh my God, dude. I saw that tree. I was like, oh.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green, and now a birdie putt coming up. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grab. Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Where's the movement?
Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th now to the 470-yard par 4 15. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that.
Drive down the left, flag on the left. That's not exactly the best mix, but pin is sort of middle left, so there's enough room to play with.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. Now to the par 5 16, 523 yards. And the key here, besides the obvious, good drive, solid second shot, is to not look too far ahead. But that's easier said than done, because as you get to that second shot, you can plainly see what's ahead, and that is the famous par 3 17 and the water to the right. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Now, this par 5 green is well protected. That's two good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he'll move to within 3 of the lead at 4 under par. Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. A look here for birdie at 17.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
That one was running so hot. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. This will be an opening round 67 on the scorecard. Well done. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
Nope. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he's going to stay 2 back. How about this second, a par 5?
If you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. And the 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
Sizable putt from 16 feet.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass, relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This one gonna have to stop quickly. It's his second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 5 under. Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now this for birdie.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the difficult dogleg right, par 4 fifth, the longest par 4 at TPC Sawgrass, measuring 471 yards. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what are the players facing here at the 6th, 393-yard par 4?
Ideally, you just want to hit that ball about 250 yards. It's going to leave you a shot of sort of 140 yards in. Then the green looks quite big because you're far enough back that those palm trees don't become a problem.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second. Here we go.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And after yesterday's 67, quickly to 1 under for his round here. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4 7th, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole.
Cool looking shot.
From the fairway Iona, this his second.
Yes, 135 yards left to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
PGA Tour, KORN Ferry Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day.
Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt.
Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 7 under. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
From my vantage point, I don't see a whole lot of break. He should have a good run at this one.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. You have dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that, another good drive here.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. Here we are at the 558-yard par 5 11. It is reachable in 2 with a long and accurate drive, but offers a lot of possibilities, including laying up to ensure a short approach on your 3rd. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
He'll say he should have made that. So that rushed in for par here at 11. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate on the yardage that you have. But a good wedge shot and someone that can judge their distance. This is certainly a birdie hole.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Chance now for another birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Eight-foot putt here. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees. Big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this his second. This could be a good one.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And he gets it to 12 under par. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player, when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5. Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
That is a really good shot on him, too, on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on the result.
And that will come up well short, not gauged well at all. Now this for another birdie. Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. We are finally here at the famed island hole at TPC Sawgrass. 137 yards, par3, the 17th hole. Club selection critical, and nerves of steel are required. Okay, it is safely on deck, though it is down a little swale in the back right part of the green, so a tough putt coming up. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour. Well, that's what's in front. It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the home of the Players' Championship, TPC Sawgrass, live third-round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
118 left to the hole. The pin is in the front right part of the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
That had a pretty good line. Very close to going in. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament.
Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot, that takes the trees on the left out of play and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
That one up the right side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
God, what? Can I get the three?
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5.
Come on, I want to use a putter. Seriously? Come on.
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A look here at birdie.
And this is the putt you should make 7 out of 10 times. Looks to be dead straight, nothing to push it offline.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. A good 20-footer here. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. 5th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're a long or short hitter. The long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Shorter hitters really play at that bunker down the left. 320 run out.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot. Good chance at one.
Now that's a shot we can all learn from. Well thought out, pitched the ball short, saw the corridor up there, lets it bounce up on the green, and now a putt inside 10 feet.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he moves to 15 under. Hole number 6. I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot, heading through that chute to the fairway. Starts to open up and then it sort of shrinks in again because of all the palm trees around this green. But very short par 4. So if you're good with a wedge, good chance for 3.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie to 16 under par. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4-7. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running, well, it's the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here.
Another good tee shot, just down the right side. And have a look up ahead. That flag is also on the right. So ideally, you might want to go a little left of it, but it's going to still take a very good second shot. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. He moves to 17 under par. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
Well, you come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
Okay, we'll have a clean scorecard on this one.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. We close out the front nine with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. This may be a touch right. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second. I like the looks of this one.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558 yards, par 5, no shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he's going to stay at 19 under par. Redesigned for the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12th here at TPC Sawgrass offers a risk-reward proposition. You can try and drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Just a gorgeous shot. This has been a clinic today.
Chance now for another birdie. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. He gets it to 20 under par. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14th. Narrow fairway bunker and a lateral water hazard running along the left side and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Frank, there's a lot to factor in on this approach at the 14th.
You can favor right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 20 under. 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass is a 470-yard par 4. Dogleg right with a drive through an alley of trees and over water. This tee shot is not for the faint of heart. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Now this for another birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in a really good position here on the par 5. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And he moves to 21 under par. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, that's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to remain at minus 21. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Chance now for another birdie. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So our featured golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first. EA Sports and the KORN Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. Well, as a young professional, it is a process. You're contending, you're leading a tournament, then you're sleeping on a lead, and ultimately you hope winning that event. Noda, you've been there. What is it like?
It's a difficult process to put yourself into. Learning how to be in contention is an essential part of the professional game, but learning how to close these events out and put yourself in the winner's circle, well, that's the last piece to the puzzle.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. We move now to the 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Reachable into if you can drive the ball accurately. Dense trees flanking both sides of the fairway, and beware of that lateral water hazard on the right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Frank, break down the par 3 third for us.
The big bridge in the middle of the screen, really you have a front section and a back section. That front bunker, the one that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play. But there's a sneaky one behind the flag and down the left side. Really good par 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, a second to the par 3. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back.
I got a big enough lead, I'm not worried about it. I don't even care at this point.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Well, we saw a positional tee shot at 1 and 2. This is another one here at 4.
Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left.
The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. That is absolutely fine. 4 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he will definitely not say no to that. 5th hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
He has a 12-footer here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
And that will do just fine. Frank, approach shot here at 6. Good chance to make birdie?
There is. You can almost cut this green into thirds. There's that front third, the left third, and of course the back third.
Deft touch there. Very well judged. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's the canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention.
That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lohner alongside Frank Novelo. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions, and that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
This up the right side off the tee. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 in 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. And that ball's going to be slowed up enough that it is going to wind up in the bunker. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand. Good chance at one.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And after the second place finish a week ago, he's closing in on a victory here. Hole number 11, 558-yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one. On the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Now this for another birdie. You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard.
Down to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Frank, so much focus on the back 9 here at the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass on the 17th hole with the island green. I think 13 gets lost sometimes, but the pros know this is a really good hole.
Oh, it can be disastrous too. That's, I think, what you're referring to, Rich. There's a big ridge in the middle of this green that bisects the top side with the bottom side on the left. So even when the flag's on the left, you don't have to go directly at it, because that normally causes the problem with the wooden bulkheads down the left side and obviously the water left of that. So something on the ridge can often run down towards the left. But we have seen the odd hole-in-one here over the years.
This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich. And when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. That one was running so hot. Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left and these two little pop bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay at 29 under. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
Okay, mission accomplished. That is safely aboard this island green. 12 feet still to go. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. Oh, this is started toward that border. Going to need to move right. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Well, under. Dominating land, but I could have been 30 under.
Well, not an ideal finish at 18. The other holes were out of this world, coming from far back to not just grab the top spot, but to create a big cushion on that leaderboard as we wait to see if that lead is insurmountable.
And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass and EA Sports.
I'm going to bed. It's Friday tomorrow, so it's good. Or today, I should say now. It's well after midnight. But we got the W. First victory on the tour. KORN Ferry Tour, that is. Alright, so that'll do it, and we will see you next time, and back here tomorrow / later today, and go from there. So thanks.